At some point in your life, you will realize that the biggest battles you fight are not with the world, but inside your own mind, because the brain is not a neutral observer. It is a storyteller that constantly creates meaning, even when none exists. And this is why silence often feels uncomfortable, because when external noise disappears, the brain turns inward and amplifies unresolved
Merry
thoughts.
Christmas.
And one of the most overlooked psychological truths is that the brain is deeply addicted to patterns, meaning it would rather repeat a painful story than face an unfamiliar ending, which explains why people unconsciously recreate the same relationship dynamics, failures, and emotional cycles. And emotionally, the brain stores fear faster than logic. So one negative experience can outweigh dozens of positive ones. A survival mechanism that once protected humans, but now fuels anxiety and self-doubt. And interestingly, the brain interprets ambiguity as danger, which is why unclear messages, mixed signals, and uncertainty trigger stress even when no real threat exists. While at the same time, humans are psychologically wired to overestimate their control over outcomes, an illusion that temporarily reduces fear but increases disappointment. And another disturbing fact is that the brain often confuses emotional intensity with importance, making dramatic memories feel more meaningful than calm, consistent ones, even though stability is what truly builds well-being. And socially, people are drawn to those who make them feel understood rather than impressed, because being emotionally validated activates safety circuits in the brain. And neurologically, the brain resists change not because change is harmful, but because change requires rewiring neural pathways, which demands energy. And the brain is naturally energy efficient. And this is why transformation feels exhausting before it feels rewarding. And psychologically, the mind fills gaps in information with assumptions, often negative ones, because uncertainty creates discomfort. And another powerful truth is that self-criticism feels productive, but actually shuts down learning centers in the brain, while self-compassion keeps them open, making growth possible. And surprisingly, the brain experiences nostalgia as a psychological comfort blanket, activating warmth and connection during times of stress, which is why people idealize the past during uncertain futures. And finally, the most important psychology fact is that awareness alone does not free you from mental patterns, but repeated conscious interruption does. Because every time you pause, question, and choose differently, you weaken old circuits and strengthen new ones, slowly reshaping not just your behavior, but your identity.